During the Japanese economic miracle of the 1970s, Japanese businessmen flocked to New York City, and the area east of Grand Central Station became peppered with restaurants aimed at them. These places often concentrated on a single specialty. We had restaurants focusing on the pancakes called okonomiyaki, on set blowfish meals, and on river eels plucked live from a tank and roasted. One of the best of these specialty restaurants, and one of the few that remains, is Katsu-Hama on East 47th Street, founded in the early 90s and still flourishing after a recent renovation. Katsu-Hama represents a restaurant genre known as tonkatsu, focusing on perfectly fried pork cutlets. There are two types, one lean and one fatty, the latter featuring heirloom Berkshire pork cutlets, which Katsu-Hama was ostentatiously flogging way before mainstream chefs and foodies discovered them. Frying was introduced to Japan by the Portuguese in the 16th century, resulting in tempura, but katsu pork cutlets were more immediately inspired by the Austrian schnitzels that appeared in Tokyo in the late 19th century. Executive chef Antonio Garcia has been ceremoniously frying these cutlets at Katsu-Hama for 17 years. He emigrated here from Puebla, Mexico, 2 years earlier. Garcia cooks the pork cutlets by first dipping them in flour, then immersing them in an egg wash, and finally breading them with panko crumbs that the restaurant makes fresh from white bread every day. The cutlets are then immersed in bubbling fat at a relatively low temperature and slow fried till the outside is crisp, brown, and seemingly greaseless. According to well-developed tradition, these cutlets are served with rice, yellow daikon pickle, a haystack of shredded cabbage with a homemade onion dressing, miso soup, and a dab of mustard, reminding you of the Teutonic origins of the dish. From a choice of 3 sauces, the one most commonly used is sweet, brown tonkatsu sauce, made from scratch by the restaurant. But some preparation must be undertaken by the diner before using this sauce. The waiter, Kyaw Chan Aye, demonstrates how to grind up toasted sesame seeds with the mortar and pestle provided, making you feel like a medieval alchemist, then ladles in shots of tonkatsu sauce. You've never had a more perfect or more Japanese Wiener Schnitzel.